Yeah, I want to ask one question. I don't know if
Go ahead.
I don't know how stupid this question will look like, but let me just
There's
ask.
no question that is stupid, please. We're all learning
Okay,
here.
I think yeah, I understand that the reason for acquiring this concept or going through this course is when one is done with it, you cannot apply for a job. Okay, like I
Hmm.
understand in the West is developed, so it's very easy for you to get a cybersecurity job. The West, unlike the thing we have here in Nigeria. So my question is,
Hmm.
after the certification and creating a very perfect and professional resume, can you give us a clue of the companies or the things that one can go for in terms of looking for a job?
That's a
Did you
wonderful
get my
question.
question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, there are there are various job sites that you can use, and
Sorry,
these days,
I'm talking about Nigeria here. I'm
yes,
talking about,
yes, I know.
okay.
Okay, there's some various jobs that you can use, job position, job seeking sites that you can use. And one good thing since after COVID is you can search for not only local jobs of where you are, you can also search for remote positions. There are some jobs that will allow you to work from overseas. There are some that requires you to live in the same environment as the company. So when you are searching for job on these job sites, you put that you live in Nigeria, but you're looking for a remote position. Your resume will say that you're in Nigeria, you're looking for a remote position. Okay, so you are broadening your scope of job search, being that you are actually looking for job beyond that. Those of us that are already working, it's an avenue to prove to your boss that you have actually upped your skill on certain things. Probably they were requiring you guys to do some training to improve yourself, and you can actually, sometimes people will shadow those that are already in the field to improve their skills, and from there you can actually, you know, go from one career path that you are in into a different career path by shadowing with the people that are currently in the field. So yeah, there's room for you to get a job overseas. There's room for you to actually get a job in Nigeria if there's any. I don't know how fast it is, how much job positions these days just to get a job in Nigeria. I don't know how it is, but um, just like I said, yes, you can look for remote jobs. I hope I answered your question.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Any other question? Otherwise, we can round up, and I will look out for those. If you are ready to join this program, and you want to make your payment, what you need to do is pay for, this is our bank information, GT Bank. You can pay, take a screenshot of this, send me your payment of 20,000 naira, and we will enroll you in the program. Registrations started from today to the next 2 weeks. We'll get people who will start the training on the Saturday after this Sunday, after this Saturday, the next
What's
one,
the date?
which is 1 second. Let me give you the date. The date will be 19th of July.
Okay, I want to ask another question. The training session,
Go
if
ahead.
someone misses any of the sessions, like I can see you are recording this session. After recording,
Mm-hmm.
if somebody misses a training session, can you, the, each session is it recorded and sent to the participants so that if anyone has missed it, you can play it back?
Nice question too. Yes, we do, but right now we do give it to those who attended the class. Okay. We also have a caveat to it, which is limited to a certain time. Maybe 5 days after the training, it will be open. After that, if you need it, you have to pay for it.
Okay.
You understand? So after the training, it's free. It's open out there. If you need it, then you pay to have access to it for another 5 days. That's like 5,000 naira. Somebody say, I'm sorry, how much is this course? The course is 20,000 naira. 1 second, let me just put it here so that we can stop sharing. The course is 20,000 naira. Okay, 20,000 naira for how many weeks? Is between 8 to 10 weeks.
Can I, Mr. Ox?
Yes, you can ask another question.
Can I use my smartphone, or can I use my smartphone on the training, or is it compulsory that it must be a laptop?
You can connect anyhow you want. I mean, if you have a laptop, I know most people from back home will be using the smartphone. Yeah, you can connect to the class anyhow you can. As long as you're comfortable and you have a good connectivity, yeah, you can join with that. The thing is, there are some assignments, like when we start building virtual labs, when you need a laptop. There are some people who assimilate trainings by just watching it. The thing is, anything that is new to you is like a baby learning how to work, a baby learning how to talk, because the languages, the terminology, the acronyms that we'll be using, they're all going to be new to you. But how do you put the other 50%? What I'm giving you is only 50%. The other 50% is on you. And that on you, you have ChatGPT to ask questions. That's your best trainer. That can show you anything that you want. Okay, so from that class that you went to, each topic that we treat, if you wanted to dumb it down to the level that, let's say, dumb it down to a high school, college, a high school student, or to a 5-year-old, use examples or terminologies that I can understand, it would dumb it down to that level. So people are in the best time in this world to learn new stuff. I bet you people are in the best time in this world to learn new stuff, and taking advantage of it is one thing that we're here to encourage people to take advantage of this opportunity. Because is the information out there already? Yes, the information is out there. It's the ability for you to find these the answers to this information or to these problems.
So I want to ask another question. I joined.
Go ahead.
And
yes, I noticed that.
You are saying the training is for 8 weeks. So, on my own thinking, is that 8 weeks not too long? Is it not something? Is it possible to condense it into like 4 weeks? Because I know people have different things and circumstances. So they also have other engagements. One may find it difficult doing that training for that long, for 8 weeks. But if it's 4 weeks, one can manage to schedule other things that meet up with the demands of the training.
Well, the curriculum we have is a very broad curriculum.
Okay.
4 weeks cannot cover what we want to cover. If you just want to attend 4 weeks with 20,000, you can pay 20,000, attend 4 weeks and go. But for us to cover the whole S0Y701 CompTIA security program, which is based on this. If you look at this is the domains that we have to cover: general security concept, threat, vulnerability and mitigation, security architect, security operation, security program management, and oversight. This is not a 4 weeks training. And each training has close to 30 to 50 slides. And I can't just breeze through it and just, no. It's not possible. But if you want to do cybersecurity, GRC, governance, risk, assess, become a cybersecurity assessor, that program is a 4 weeks program. But that is a niche in cybersecurity. You're going to be looking for a job to be an assessor of security control. So your job is to look at frameworks that companies use to apply security controls in their network and ascertain that it's properly and adequately applied and it is doing the job that it's supposed to do. That's not technical. So you're looking at documents, you're having meetings with technical people, telling them, okay, we're having inspectors or regulators that are coming to check our security controls on so and so area of our department. We need to make sure that we do an in-house assessment of the controls so that you guys are on par with their demands before they come. You're not technical, you're just making sure that they do the right thing and you document it properly and make sure that you present it right when the assessors come, because sometimes they also have to have a physical evaluation of the controls. That is GRC and security assessor position. That can run between 4 to 6 weeks. Yeah, I have people that are doing that. I can give you their contact. I'm not a GRC guy, so I hope I answered your question.
Yeah.
Thank you. Any other question?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Peter.
Okay, thank you very much. I want to ask, like, the classes, it's just online, I mean, no physical classes. And,
No, go ahead.
And also, will there be a certification after the completion of the course?
Okay, thank you. That's a good question. Like I said, I think you maybe weren't paying attention. I know in Nigeria people like certificate of accomplishment. It's not a big thing here. Anybody can create that anywhere. Yeah, we can give you certificate of accomplishment to say that you took so and so class with a training program in so and so place in the United States, Texas, and this is the program that you accomplished. It's not a professional certificate that you know what you're doing. It's not based on the question and answer. Like if you see here, this exam is different exam. It says our curriculum is based on the most recognized vendor neutral entry-level cybersecurity certification. By the completion of this, our program, you will be ready to take the CompTIA security certification SY0701. The exam is a multiple choice exam with a maximum of 90 questions for 90 minutes. The passing score is 750 on a scale of 100 to 900 based on these 5 domains. So what we're teaching you is give you an on-the-hand and an on-the-job hands-on experience of a professional that has been in the field, knowing what these questions will come and sharing with you our experience and being able to impact our knowledge in you, that you'll be able to sit and pass this exam, which is a different payment to the company, but we can also help you. There are other ways that we can assist on that by doing some special training. There are some prep questions, exam prep questions that we can work with you on, where we evaluate a question, evaluate the correct answer, why is it the correct answer, and why the wrong answers are the wrong answers, and go through that process to make you have a more understanding of the reason why you choose not to put enable port 22 on a server instead, or port 21 on a server. Instead, you allowed port 22 because of the vulnerability of port 21. You want to block it in the entire network instead of allowing it. Or why you will use a HTTPS instead of a HTTP. Or what is a TLS versus an SSL. All those things are encryption mechanisms to protect data at rest and in motion. Okay? All right, guys. I think we're going to call it time.
Okay, thank you so much.
No problem. Unless you have any other question, otherwise we can call it a night. We've really dealt with enough. So, like I said, if you're interested, this is our bank information. Nigeria is 20,000. Once you do that, send me your payment and we'll put you in the registration group, the registered group. All right. On that note,
the number is not there. How do we send you proof?
Oh, I don't have my WhatsApp. I thought it was my WhatsApp that you guys can see it, right? So that's my number. You can always reach me on this. Send me your information and I will know. So we are starting the men training on the 19th of this month. Yeah. I'll bring up the calendar. That will be, next week is 12th, next one is 19th, yes. So the training will start on the 19th. Same time, Saturday and Sunday. 2 hours, 7 to 9 p.m. All right, everyone. Thank you and have a good rest of the week. If you have any question, you can hit me up on this. I will answer any question you have.
All right, thank you.
All right, everyone. Thanks.
Bye.
Have a good rest of the week.